Hi everybody, I'm Angelique, also known as The Light. Welcome to my channel. Please stop what you're doing, click like on this video, share this video, comment in the comment sections if you're experiencing what I'm about to talk about. Thank you to all my new subscribers on my channel, and thank you to my long-term supporters on this channel. I appreciate it. Let me see. Oh yes, fire sign, thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate you. If you want to donate to me for me to keep pumping more content out, you can do so. All the information how to donate will be in the description bar and in the comment section. If you need a phone session with me to talk about narcissistic abuse, to talk about friendship, love, relationships, confidence, how to start your healing journey, how to um, start your spiritual journey, you can book me, okay? All that information is always in the comment section. You make your payment, or you can email me first and find out what days I'm available, and then you can make your payment before your call, whatever works for you, okay? You don't see the information, comment at me and I will reply to you. All right, let's get right into the topic. And the topic is chosen ones and their siblings, right? If you're a chosen one and you're close to your siblings, you are a rare breed because it's not very common. Um, Most of us who are chosen ones, our siblings cannot stand us. They think we're weird. They think that we think that we're all that. They think that we're aliens. Okay, growing up was really, really difficult. We got beat up by our siblings. The siblings didn't want to hang out with us. They notice. These siblings notice. It's almost as if you really weren't a part of the family. You were always this child that was like completely different. And yeah, you wasn't different because you were bad. You were actually different because you were good. There was nothing about you that was like super, super impure, or you wasn't a child who was like super disobedient where your siblings were the ones who probably wasn't listening to your parents or the guardians. They took more risk, where you kind of was a little bit more in line. Why? Because you're the chosen one. Right? So it's your view. Chosen one children also were very, very mature. Very mature. um Whether you grew up around older siblings or younger siblings, you came into this world almost like an adult. Okay, I was talking and you know reacting to situations a little bit too mature. I was definitely one of those kids where they was like, she too grown for her age. And not like because I was prancing around or being sexual, but because I just understood things that maybe an adult would understand, okay? And adults notice this right off the bat, okay? They notice this right off the bat. You become very observant because a lot of us grew up in abusive homes, so we become empaths. Our senses are very highly sensitive. We're very aware. We are definitely the alien children, okay? And we did appreciate our childhoods. Even if we had a bad childhood, like we grew up in a home that was abusive, we still say, oh yeah, I had a good childhood, meaning I went to great places, I had fun. We still can see like the good, even though we lacked so much in our childhood, okay? So as a chosen one growing up, my siblings did not like me. I always wished that my mother had a baby a year before she had me. I always wished that he lived because I always felt like, oh, maybe we would have been close, or maybe he would have been like me. So if you, chosen ones, if you definitely also, if you have siblings where y'all don't all have the same daddies or y'all don't have the same mommies, it doesn't matter. Those siblings are going to notice like there's something different about you. They're like, whoa, like why is this little girl like this, or why is this little boy like this? They notice. They don't know what it is, but they know that you're nothing like them. You're nothing like the other children, okay? And even though y'all all could be getting abused, you could be getting less abuse out of all the children just because you are the chosen one, okay? So I have a half sister from my father, and I have a half brother from my mom. They both hate me. Can't can't stand my ass. They cannot stand me. I tried to have a relationship with both of them. I never talk about this half sister because I've completely detached from her. I it's like almost like she's dead to me. So I completely detached from her basically, and I haven't seen her in 7 years, and before that I didn't see her maybe, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6 years before that. So we do not have a relationship at all. She doesn't have my phone number. I don't have her phone number. And it's just been so much that this woman has tried to do to me, okay? She even tried to steal my identity through my social security number. We're not going to get into that today, but this is how your siblings, as the chosen ones, they really really hate you. They know there's something different about you, and their whole life they're competing with you. Keep in mind, the half sister, she's about 10 years older than me, and then my half brother from my mother, he is 12 years older than me. So this is someone who's, she's almost 50, and he is in his 50s already, and there, she's still stalking, she's still watching me through social media somehow. He's still watching me through social media. He's dropping things in my mailbox, bothering me. Like, listen, when you part from them, it pisses them off because they wanted to keep abusing you, right? So I remember being like a little girl, and say like Mr. Softies, like an ice cream truck would come up, and my dad used to own a car wash, so I would be too young to work there, but she was a teenager already, so he would have her work like in the office, the half sister work in the office, and he'll give her some money for working in the office. But I would be there because my dad had me like for the weekend or something like that. And I remember I would run to my daddy, excuse me, I would run to my dad and be like, "Oh, daddy, can I get $1 or two for ice cream?" And he would give me $2. And I remember she's like, "You give her everything." And she like stormed off. And he's like, "What? I gave her money to go get ice cream. What are you talking about?" They hate you. They don't want you to have a relationship with your parents. They think you're a weirdo. They see the light. They see the difference in you. I remember back in 2009, she was a medical assistant teacher, and I happened to go to the same school to get my medical assistant certification. And she was like, "Don't tell anybody that I'm your sister here." But for somehow, some reason, how I don't know how, the word got out that we were sisters. People were like, "Y'all are sisters. One, y'all do not look alike. Two, y'all are completely different." People started coming to me and they're just like, "Oh my gosh, your half sister is so mean. She's so evil." Like it was crazy. Um when I graduated, I asked her, "Can she pen me?" So, you pen the medical assistant. They have like a graduation class, but they call it a pinning ceremony, basically. And I was like, "Oh, can you pin me?" And she was like, "No, I'm not gonna pin you." And I'm telling you, they just hate you just for being yourself. They do not like you. They know that you're different, and it's sad when you are the chosen one, you are going to get more perks. My mother ended up marrying our father, so I got more perks. I lived in, the home with a grandmother who had money. She's never lived in this house. you know um my grandmother did leave her money, but I had access to the money, so I had to tell like my uncle that there was money there. But if I was nice, I didn't have to let her know that my grandma left money, life insurance money at a particular bank. I could have been evil and let the government take the money, but I did allow my uncle to take her to the bank so she can get her money. So it's different things like that where she just didn't, because she's the half sibling and because she's not the chosen one, she just didn't get she just didn't get certain perks, basically. And there is a difference. And these siblings end up feeling like that you're loved more, but you are loved more. You're loved more by God. And they're completely different from you. They're so different. When I was 21, her and I went to a psychic, and when I walked in, the psychic said, "You and her are like night and day." She said, "Don't tell her that I'm what I'm telling you, but she's paying me to put a spell, a love spell on a man who doesn't want her. And you're nothing like that." And I thought this psychic woman, I thought she was just trying to make more money off of me, and that was the reason why. And she said to me, "I'm telling you, you and her are nothing alike." And I asked the woman, I said, "Do you really think she's my blood sister?" And she was like, "No, I don't think so. Your father should have got a DNA test." But it's a lot of backstory to that. But they never want to be around you. They'll treat you like trash when you're children. They'll abuse you when you get older and you're trying to build a relationship with you. They're not going to want to build a relationship with you. There's nothing wrong with you. I don't want you, chosen one, to think, "Why won't my brother treat me right or talk to me right?" I'm telling you, I spent so many days wanting to fight my own half sibling, my sister, wanting to like get my own brother jumped. I spent so many days crying and, "Why won't he like me? What's wrong with me?" And now I don't give a damn. I found out that I'm the blessed one. Why would I want to fight you? I feel sorry for you. You're watching me. You wish you had my light. And that's how I want y'all to feel. Like, don't worry about your siblings. You got to understand, your family is just a portal that you come in. When you came through that canal and your mother's doop 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 doop, when you came through her body, that's it. Your real family is people who you can connect with, who you can understand, okay? Your soul tribe, that's your real family. But the way the world is set up, they tell you, "Oh no, your family is who you got blood with." No, sometimes people, water treats you better. All right, your soul tribe love you and treat you better. It's terrible. It's so sad. Sometimes you're gonna get that love and that emotional stability. You're gonna get it from friends. You're gonna get it from strangers. Don't be hooked up on, "Oh, that's my sibling." It used to bother me when I see other people, they can go out to brunch, do girls trip with their sister. I'll never be able to do that. And you know what's crazy? My half sister, she has other siblings. She has two sisters and a brother, and they're good. They have good relationship. They're good. But because of me, I'm from her father. They just hate you. They hate you because they know that your light is brighter. They know that you're different. They know that your parents liked you better, or even if your parents did mistreat you, even your parents know, like, "Yo, what is this? Like, this came out of me? Is this really my child?" They know that you see, a lot of your family is corrupted. So when they have this child or this sibling who is pure, you're not backstabbing, you're not thinking these crazy thoughts, you're not trying to betray people. They know that. They know how conniving they are. So when they have conversations with you and they watch you and your movements, they know that they're the snakes. And you're pure and you're not out here trying to run over people. You get I'm telling you, even my cousins are jealous of me. My first cousin on my mother's side, like, I went to her house for the holidays, treated me like trash. I ain't never go back. I changed my number. I blocked her, changed my number. I don't talk to her. They'll do that. They'll invite you to family events just to freaking hang you at these family events, just to mistreat you. They're not your family. Y'all just blood related. That's it. They just the portal that you came through. Your true family is your soul family. People who understand you, people who appreciate you, people who you can depend on. That's your real family. Now, what you do with your earthly family, that's your business. I can't tell you not to talk to them, go no contact. I can't say that. You do what you want to do, but just know that they don't like you and love you the way your soul family is going to love you. All right? So don't question it. It's not you. It is you because you're different. And they see that and they know that. They know that they're not pure. They know that. They think you're weird. They think you're weird for being pure. They know, like the half sister I got, she's lighter than me. She looked darn near like people mistake her for being Asian. That's how light she is, okay? She got chinky eyes. She looks Asian. She's a skinny body. She's tall. She's like 5'9". And you know what's funny? I'm the big one. And people, when I walk in the room, they don't even see her. She's supposed to be looking like this model. They don't even see her because my light has always been brighter. But that ain't my problem. You see, everybody chooses their soul path. She chose to go the dark side, and I went the light way. You know what I'm saying? So that's why your siblings don't like you. They know you're a weirdo. You're an alien. You don't belong to them. You're different. Your mindset is different. You have a different calling on your life, and that's not your problem because they chose a different soul contract. All right. But if you do have siblings, and be careful because a lot of your siblings will pretend they want to build a relationship just to get close to you to find out what you're doing, right? They want to find out information of what you're doing just to get close to you so they'll know how to compete with you. Like my brother, he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I just sold a house. I just did this. I just did that." So they open and they tell their business because they think that that's going to open you up to tell them. When I used to work at the customer service job and he found out, he would pop up at my job and just stand there watching me. This shit is creepy, all right? It's creepy. They're not really your family. Your family is really just a portal that you got into this realm through. That is it. And when you learn the art of detachment, you won't even be bothered that you're not accepted by your family. It takes time. Some of us, it may take months, but some of us, it may take years. All right, peace and blessings. Don't forget to donate and don't forget to book your phone sessions, okay? Take care, guys. Stay blessed.